Hey there, viewers, and welcome back to the South Main Auto Channel. It's the after hours show. It's the show after the show. Actually, it's the work after the work. I've got one left, one that was dragged in, a 2012 Chevrolet Cruze. ABS, traction, all those lights are on. The guy said I had a code for the right rear wheel speed sensor. He has gone ahead and changed that, but the code persists. And I verified it. And that is the code that is in it. And now you know what I know. So this is kind of interesting. This is the right rear wheel. And that, right below the brake line, is the right rear wheel speed sensor, which is an integrated part of the hub assembly. That ain't brand new, fella. So there's the right side. There's the left side. Maybe got confused. Maybe thought it was up front or something. What the hell happened to this car? Well, it's about to do a little mud bogging. Look at this thing. We took her out through the prickers. Anyhow, don't lose focus, Eric. That one looks old. They all look old. Dude, this thing is completely covered in mud. So, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I did not misunderstand him. He told me he put a right rear wheel speed sensor in it. Anywho, first thing first, step one, get the codes, check for service bulletins before you get too far. That's always a good idea, because if the dealer knows how to fix it, you might better cheat a little. It's not really cheating, it's just using your resources. I've pulled up all 4 wheel speed signals on a scan tool here. I left the key on. I'm just kind of curious. Hold on, I'll wheel you over here. Whoa! Here we go. We'll start at this should be the left rear. Listen, I gotta grab a glove. Got a small puncture wound on my middle finger on my left hand. Stupid Nissans. Alright, so let's spin this wheel. Alright, well that one reads good. Alright, fancy. Let's try this right rear. Spinning that at a steady rate, and that is not happy with us, is it? Alright, hang on, we'll go up to the front. Probably can't spin these as fast because I got it up too high. No, I can't. It's in park. That's just me and my herky-jerky, but... Okay, clearly an issue. Can we expand that? How do you expand that one? Enhance. Enhance. Enhance, enhance, enhance. Well, does it not pick up my glove? What in the thunder is going on here? It's not a glove-friendly scan tool. Apparently. Right rear. Let's look at that one again. Super enhanced mode. Even though we clearly see there is an issue. Alright, well. Spinning nice and steady. We almost don't have to go any further with this. It's going to need a wheel bearing. Speed sensor assembly. It's going to be missing some chunks on the old magnet. Almost guaranteed. So we got to pull the wheel off to get the fender liner out. Ah, son of a monkey. Now, Harbor Freight, man, they take a beat. I don't know if the old 3/8's got enough lead in its pencil to pull a wheel off, but we will try. Come on, HF. Ooh, makes her talk a little. What? I can't hear now. Now let's see. Why did I use the 3/8? Well, it was sitting on my tool cart, and I didn't want to go get the 1/2 inch. I have no idea where this car has been. This stuff is caked in here. Awesome. Maybe somebody has been here. It's missing a clip. Right there. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can shine a little light. Whoa. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, you guys can't even see where I'm at. Up here in the crust in the mud. Rolling around in the mud and the blood and the beer. Wasn't that Johnny Cash? Boy Named Sue, I think. Ever heard that song? Great song, even if you're not a Johnny Cash fan, which I don't know why you wouldn't be. I believe that was in that song. My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die. I don't know if this is how this comes out, but it seems about right. We just gotta get back there a little bit. I assume there's supposed to be a clip back here, but it is MIA. There's probably another fastener. There is. We'll take another one out. We just gotta get it down enough to get to the connector. Now I'm singing Johnny Cash songs in my head. First one that comes to mind. One piece at a time. Gosh, I had to think for a minute. It's about Johnny Cash. Well, I don't know if it's about him, but he sings a song about a guy who worked for Chevrolet, or GM, I guess, rather, and built himself a Cadillac, one piece at a time. And it didn't cost him a dime. Get out of there, jerk. Awesome. Love it. Get some of that. Great. I just want to pull the fender liner back just enough so we can get the... I think I've already said that. Oh, freaking dirt. Okay. No, Chevy Cruises are good for mud bogging. I want to buy a Jeep. I'll be jiggered. I think somebody has been here. Why, you ask? Well, because we have the classic telltale signs of wire not clipped in, old piece of the connector still there. Pretty classic. So, anyhow, let's probe into this little guy. I don't know who's who or how it works. I mean, I know how it works, somewhat. It's an active wheel speed sensor. Some of them are sent power and a ground, or a power and a signal wire, then it sends a signal back on the power wire. I don't know, we'd have to look up service info, but we probe into it, we'll see. We are plugged in on the, what's it look like, a gray and yellow wire must be, and then hooked to ground, and we are running about probably 11 volts, 10.75. We'll turn up our sample rate here a little bit, and we will get some time on the screen. Yeah, we'll just take a long shot. Okay, I'm going to spin the wheel. What happened there, Pico? Why'd you quit recording on me? Is she buffering here or something? What happened there, little fella? Bear with me, folks. Something seems to have gone kibosh. It was recording, but let's try this again. I'm going to spin the wheel. I imagine we're going to see missing teeth, as we can already see right now. And I'll stop spinning. That's what I suspected we were going to see anyways, but always have to double check. So these sensors actually work. You guys probably heard me saying in a couple other videos where we've done active wheel speed sensors. The ECM really looks at amperage changes. We look at the voltage change because I don't have a microamp clamp. But we'll zoom in here. Enhance. And there we are. Toof, 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 no teeth. Toof, 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 no teeth. So pretty definitive. Sensor's good, wiring's good, all that business. Just the simple case of missing teeth. Whoa, that looks a little enhanced. Let's unzoom there again. Let's just get a little bigger capture. There you go, fella. So there it is, 100% definitive. It needs, or still needs, a right rear wheel bearing assembly. The sensor is good. Perhaps they did change it, which it looks like it would be a pain in the neck because you got to pull the brake line off and stuff to do it. But either case, needs a bearing. That's going to do it for this Chevrolet. The guy does his own work, so we'll give it back to him, let him change out that hub assembly, which likely comes with the new speed sensor. So unfortunately, that was some money wasted. I don't know how much the speed sensor costs or what it took to put it in, but clearly we could see on the scope, because the data doesn't lie, that it is missing parts of its magnet strip that activate the active wheel speed sensor to, you know, change the amperage signal there from high to low. Pretty sure we were going to find that. You could see that pretty clear on the scan tool when we were spinning it. The refresh rate on that tool was pretty good, so you could see those pretty consistent dropouts in it, and that was also what is setting the erratic wheel speed signal code. It's just toothless, just like the Night Fury and How to Train Your Dragon. We fit a lot of stuff into this little video. A little active wheel speed sensor, some Johnny Cash, and a DreamWorks animation. If you haven't seen the movie, check it out. Good little kids movie, or big kids movie. I like it. Anyhow, while you're checking that out, go down there, click subscribe, ring the bell, and all that stuff. You know what to do. And just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.